Oh, come on, guys. Share. It's not that hard.
Tell him if we do that, we all make more money.
Yeah, yeah. Just spell it out really obvious.
Drones in, drones in, drones in, drones in. Noctis, stay on this side. Kinzo, afterburner on, buddy. You need to catch up. Everybody take the gate except for the Noctis. Take the gate, take the gate.
They're leaving.
Okay. Oh, enlighten me, says Mr. Lannister. Oh my. One explain, one FC. Well.
Okay, hold your fire, hold your fire, hold your fire, hold your fire.
07's in local.
Nesters. Yep, 07's in local. Nesters, establish cap chain, anchor up on your squad lead. Leshaks, establish cap chain, anchor up on your squad leader. Everybody else hold where you are. Kinzo, once you're in range, meet us in the second pocket. Nesters, is cap chain established?
Yep.
Yes.
Leshaks, do you have your cap chain?
Yes.
Okay, Triglavian, anchor up on your squad leader. No drones yet, no drones yet. Come on, guys. There we go. It takes a little time, but if we're fully set up, we'll start cruising through the site in no time. Tags are here. Leshaks follow letters. Triglavians follow numbers. For my Vindicators, please follow X-Ray Yankee Zulu, so XYZ, and try to focus fire.
Drek starting with 7.
Squad leaders, Vindicators, anchor up on Dutch Gunner. Drones out, drones. Assign your drones to Dutch Gunner. If there's no more room on Dutch Gunner, assign your drones to Stitcher. Start shooting, start shooting. For next flashpoint, please wait until I've given the all clear to start shooting. Everybody turn on your afterburners. Afterburners on, afterburners.
Drek's on tag 4. Tangle.
Nesta squad leader, anchor up on Dutch Gunner. Alec, anchor up on Dutch. Afterburner on, afterburner on. Good work so far, good work so far. Okay, we're in a decent position to catch the Dreadnought, no matter where it comes from.
course, today is the day y'all aren't contested.
Now, this is the part where you'll notice if people are open or if they're just green. Whoever has Dreadnought, speak up.
I think you just interrupted him.
Next target 8.
Who is being shot by the Dreadnought? Who has Dreadnought aggro?
Alec Kerry has Dreadnought.
Tracking disruptors on the Dreadnought. Tracking disruptors on the Dreadnought. Leshax, lock up Alec and staggered remote reps on Alec because Alec has Dreadnought.
Sorry, needs armor.
Yep. If you get yellow box, just broadcast for armor. Leshax, if you load a cult and you're within range of the Dreadnought, Leshax are cleared to shoot the Dreadnought.
I want damage drugs.
Vindicators, orbit the Dreadnought at 5,000 meters. Triglavian squad leader, orbit the Dreadnought at 5,000 meters. Leshax squad leader, orbit the Dreadnought at 5,000 meters. Alec, you initiate orbit at 1,000 meters. DPS, kill your afterburner. DPS, kill your afterburner. Nesters, you keep your afterburner running. Vindicators, I'd like you to focus on the renewing Leshax as soon as they're in range. Triglavian, if there are no frigates, switch to the luminal cruisers.
2 got frigates.
Some things switching to well safe, but I don't think the Dreadnought.
Vindicators.
You know.
Vindicators. You will anchor up on Stitcher. Vindicator, anchor up on Stitcher. That way the
Fortune could have some armor.
Drex, target 8. Target 8.
After the tackling frigates, Triglavian switch to luminal cruisers. Ignore the other frigates for the time being. Just kill the 2 tangling, and then switch to the luminal cruisers. Oh, well, never mind. They're being blapped massively already. Good work. Noctis, keep me posted. If there is a Triglavian roaming fleet in the first pocket, let me know and warp out. If there's nothing there, just sit tight. We're making short work of the Dreadnought, and you'll be able to come in no time.
Target Yankee is at 35 kilometers.
Yeah, ignore that one. Duchess aggro. Here's the beauty. The more of the sub-capitals we kill, the more likely it is that we get that one in a small chance that we get a Zoria BPC. So we're maximizing our potential income and minimizing risk. So it's a win-win. Beautiful anchors, by the way, beautiful anchors. To be fair, Kinzo, I don't know, because so far I have not been able to identify what wrecks they've been collected from. All I know is that it's been collected from a sub-capital.
Drax target 9.
Some people only see the supposedly big payout item, and they completely forget about the smaller ones that you can collect along the way. And other people are just in it for farming the components. Like, they don't care about anything else, they just want to get the BPCs, the skill books, or the components needed for building the Dreadnought. Guys, impressive work in calling all the sub-capitals. Squad leaders anchor up on Dutch. Nesters keep orbiting the Dreadnought.
Drax target 6.
Good job, good job. Nesters anchor up on Dutch. As in squad leader, anchor up on Dutch. Afterburners on, keep killing subcaps, keep killing subcaps.
Drax target 8.
Dragavax, get ready. Once we call the Noctis in, you will lock up the Noctis and apply staggered reps. Noctis, we've got about 23 kilometers to go when we're up the overcharge unit, so we're almost there.
Roger.
Keep working on the sub-capitals, keep working on the sub-capitals. Noctis, you're cleared in. Noctis, you're cleared in. Once you're inside, afterburner on and burn straight for the fleet.
Roger.
Drax target 3.
Nestor squad leader orbit at 1000. DPS squad leaders orbit the overcharge at 5000. Dutch gunner is no longer an anchor. Dutch gunner is no longer an anchor. Leshak, you're clear to start shooting the structure. Leshak, you're clear to start shooting the structure. Everybody else, keep killing sub-capital. Noctis is on grid. Dracofex, lock him up. Dracofex, lock him up. Apply it staggered. Tannhauser, just set your drones on the structure. Everybody wait for the next wave of sub-capitals. So Leshaks only, Leshaks only. We're just going to farm as many of the sub-capitals as we can. Deplete their forces at the same time. Track effect squad leader, SAR, orbit the overcharge unit. SAR, orbit the overcharge unit. Your DPS, you should not be anchored up on Dutch.
Got it.
Broadcasted overcharge unit, that's your anchor. That's everybody's anchor, that's everybody's anchor. I think this might have been our smoothest flashpoint so far. Well, safe, your anchor should be Sydney.
I don't know how I came unanchored.
Well, you know, you're following me, first of all. I keep looking at, like, my screen still says Concord Observatory Overcharge Unit.
I'm starting to feel like it's an odd tradition where people start drifting without knowing how.
Once the dreadnought's dead, yeah, it's like, oh, okay. And you just start drifting.
Well, when the dreadnought dies and you're anchored on the dreadnought, that makes perfect sense that you start drifting. And just look at that beautiful field of wrecks.
Yeah. Salvage, red salvage. Is triangle people blood red like ours, or do you think it's green?
I would imagine that... well, actually, that's a good question.
No, it's not, but
No, here's the thing, right? We know that they're really good at bioengineering.
Mutagenics, yes. Some sort of, chlorophyll? Add chlorophyll to your blood for, you know...
So I wouldn't
like,
be
all other life forms do it, right?
Well, but here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if their blood composition would be different than ours. Therefore, it's a valid question to see if they bleed, or what we consider to be bleeding, if they would indeed bleed red.
I think it's black.
All DPS on the structure, all DPS on the structure. They're not coming. I think we could deplete their forces.
In the trailer, Mrs. Triglav is walking on the planet, so can we get her?
And I think somebody has been lurking in the first room. That payout is far too low. We have some lurkers.
You notice how quickly that dreadnought aligns and warps out? I wish real dreads were that fast.
Drones in, drones in, drones in, drones in. Well, I think things like engagement like this is definitely a telling blow on the Triglavian forces.